Hello everybody, this is Lee Phillips' Journey of Truth. We are at the top of the hill at Bobby Boss on Highway 78, and you can look down the highway and see traffic is backed up all the way to here to Main Street. It is 4:30 in the afternoon on this July the 28th. And man, there's just all kinds of stuff happening today. So we're gonna see if we can get closer up to that area and find out what's going on. Hang on, we'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I have made my way to in front of Kroger here where 81 goes towards Covington and Walnut Grove that way. And did not see any accidents, but what I can tell you is that the timing of the lights at the Quick Trip with the heavy traffic and the light here that's at the entrance to the Kroger, the timing of those lights is what has the traffic backed up on 78 all the way back to Main Street, because there is no accidents up through here. The traffic is flowing fine from the Kroger light up to 81, but everything from Main Street all the way up to the Quick Trip, it's backed up because the timing of the lights at Quick Trip and the one at Kroger. There's just too much traffic for this road to handle during rush hour. So no accidents going on, just heavy traffic at rush hour. And I'm gonna get back to the house. I'm tired. I've been behind this camera all day long. Y'all remember, be safe out there. Be good to one another. Do something kind for someone, and y'all have a blessed day. Alright everybody, I'm back for an add-on to my video that I did yesterday on the traffic on Highway 78, and that'll be a good project for somebody. So just y'all, excuse me, just so y'all know, today is Wednesday, July the 29th. It is 12:58, and yesterday I did a video on the other end of Main Street when I started it, and showing how that Highway 78 was backed up, and I went all the way to 81 at Maxi Price out there and showed how it was the inconsistency and timing of the lights at the Quick Trip that contributed to the backup, because they were not in sync with the lights at the Kroger well enough to allow Lee Phillips' Journey of Truth. Lee Phillips' Journey of Truth. The timing of the lights isn't as such so that it allows a good enough flow to run through so that we don't get the backups. But we've got more population moving into the area and more traffic. Here's the kicker. School hadn't even started back yet. And so I didn't think about it until this morning, but the other end of Main Street was backed up all the way to where the Quick Trip and Kroger is. And as I maneuvered my way through the streets that I know to go on to make good time, it didn't take me but 2 minutes to get over there. And all them people sitting on 78 were sitting there in that traffic for 20 to 25 minutes, I know. And my point being, that wasn't the only road that was backed up and congested. Highway 20 right here, Lawrenceville Highway, it was also backed up from Highway 78 at the Quick Trip all the way down this way and back down this way to Highway 81. We had a trifecta failure in our transportation when it comes to heavy traffic. Just imagine what it's going to be like when school starts back and we have all the extra traffic for school on our roadways, because our schools are so closely located in this general vicinity area of this trifecta of highways that it does affect everything. And all the plans that they're doing is based on information, on surveys and stuff that were taken probably well over a year ago. And by the time they implement those old plans, they're going to be outdated. Why can't we have folks that think into the future and say, this is what we know it's going to look like in the future? Let's just go ahead and do that now and save on the cost. Because you will save the taxpayers on the cost. Because you won't have to come back and redo something that you've already done. Loganville can only expand so much. So let's get to that point of expansion and then say, okay, whatever else, we got to deal with it from this point forward. And this is all we can do. That's why there has to be a comprehensive plan, not for just one lot, not for just one problem, but for the entirety of our town if we're going to survive. All right, I'm getting to rambling. So folks, once again, I say it all the time, and I said it on the video that I'm gonna join this too, but I'm gonna say it again. Y'all be safe out there. Be good to one another. Do something kind for someone, and y'all have a blessed day.